Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Raphael, just wanted to uh, connect with you and just kind of see how you're handling this change we're thinking of doing here at this organization. Just you seemed really kind of withdrawn and um, just seems like something's on your mind about all of this. So just want to first just kind of state that I'm right here with you on this, and we're just all on the same team. And I just want you to know that I stand by you. Just want to really kind of understand where you're coming from with this decision making process, and just want to kind of get a read on you.
Yeah, honestly, that's I'm really relieving to hear that someone's reaching out. I know I tend to be more close-minded and don't really speak my thoughts. But it's really great to hear that you're considerate of others, and it really helps me being able to open up on issues that we have going on or thoughts that I have with the process that we're going through.
So, what seems to be the real what seems to be just really on your mind? What's at the forefront here? What just really had you um, kind of taken aback by this?
I would say when it comes to speaking like my thoughts on certain um actions that we do as a company or as a group in general, I tend to not really speak out my thoughts or um yeah, it's mainly my thoughts when it comes to certain actions that we do because I tend to just stay back and let others take their way of things. And I'm not too sure if it would be a good addition to what they're trying to do, or it would cause more tension, if anything. So yeah, I'm at that area right now.
So, do you feel like you just, even if you expressed your thoughts on this, that no one would really listen to you? Is that maybe is what is frustrating to you?
Yeah, most likely. It's just that I feel like I'm not too sure. Like I personally think I'm not too sure if that's the right choice to be making, or their choice is just completely better than what I'm thinking of at the moment. So instead of causing fuss about it, I would just tend to just go with their route instead.
Yeah. So you just kind of go along just feeling or given the impression that you just feel agreeable with the decision making process.
Mhm.
Have you ever felt like you needed to share other thoughts, or you just kind of pull back from sharing?
I tend to just pull back on sharing. I noticed that I would like just hold back my thoughts and see how their thoughts played through. And even after we see the results of it, excuse me, I tend to not speak my thoughts of it like, oh, we could if I mentioned this, it could have been a better way to improve this certain things or things in that area.
So it sounds like you're anxious to, kind of share your viewpoints, and that's what we want to hear from you. I mean, we're all on the same team here, working for the same company, and we all have something we want to contribute to this. So I think your voice is very valuable, and just what you shared with me. Who's another person you might feel comfortable sharing, some of your ideas with, and just kind of expressing what you've shared with me?
Honestly, like doing this talk, I would say you're one of the few I would enjoy explaining my thoughts to. Others, I would say, a few close coworkers, that I've grown with, that I started with, getting into the company. Um, Even so, like we just tend to just keep it to ourselves.
Yeah.
Um, I would say like the most tension I would have would be more of the the upper level of our employees in our group that have more obviously more experience or and more time in the company compared to me. And also, I would say, who else would it be? No, I think it would just be like the upper level. I just tend to feel that obviously I'm not well experienced as they are when it comes the to what we're dealing with as a company, and they've been through way more things than I have, and have a better handle and thought process to go about it. And I feel that my ideas would be more insignificant or too low of a chance to be a um, good result compared to theirs.
Right.
But that tends to just be my mind thinking that these thought or my thoughts are not good enough,
Right.
and I shouldn't be thinking that way in the first place.
So as you're sharing that with me, you talk about how you are thinking this through, and and you feel like your thoughts, your ideas would not go any further than that upper tier of management. Have
Mhm.
you ever tried, or is it still just kind of this thinking in your mind that it's just not going to go anywhere because of the way you expressed it, that their level of thinking and understanding is at a higher level? Or have you ever attempted to talk to someone in upper management about your ideas?
No, I haven't. I just tend to, I guess I get frightened off to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, not by them. It's just me personally. I would tend to just like stop myself from, I don't want to make a fool of myself or the company, obviously, but I know it's more something I should be doing to get better at.
Mhm.
And I need to I need to get that understanding that these people are my coworkers and not against me or anything like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just more like of that personal blockade that I'm doing to myself.
Yeah. Um, so, what would you need to be able to further your ideas to the right people? What do you need? Do you need people to come alongside you and share those ideas with you, come alongside you with that? Or do you feel like one on one's better? Or do you need some people to come with you to share your ideas as support?
I think the group way, like going in as a group, being able not only to share mine, but everybody's at once, I feel like would be more comfortable and more, I think more accepting because it's something that they're asking from everybody. And it's kind of easier on mentally on me, thinking that I'm not being like singled out or things like that.
Right. No, it's always good to have um, extra people there to support you,
Mhm.
um, and then to be able to maybe have a shared voice, um, thinking through how those people support you. What if you just have in your mind that there are people there that support you and want to hear your ideas? Would you feel more comfortable then approaching someone with your ideas just in a one-on-one basis?
Yeah, honestly, that
Yeah.
sounds like
If you
very.
feel like you have the rallying support behind you, is that
Mhm,
enough to get you to have a one-on-one
mhm.
conversation?
Yeah, I think once I start getting the hang of it, that then I will be more comfortable just doing it more like with anyone in general at that point on.
Yeah. Well, that's good to hear. You know, I mean, that's, you've got ideas, and uh, when those ideas aren't shared with the company, I mean, it could be the next thing that this company, this organization needs to move to.
Mhm.
And if it's something that we never know about, that kind of um, maybe could be something that holds this company back. You know, you might have just the next brilliant idea. We just need to have everything on the table just to know what your thoughts are, and hear what other people think about it. And We just want you to be successful and know that you are heard,
Mhm.
and we want to hear from you. And I think this is something important for our upper management to know as well too, that you are a key person in this company. And uh, the saying always goes, there's no silly questions, no silly answers, no silly ideas. We just need to hear it all out there and throw it on the wall and see what sticks. So
Yeah,
I hope you're encouraged to be able to just speak up and just know that we are here for you. I mean, we have people that support you. You have people you know you can turn to and be
mhm.
that supportive role, and just to help amplify your voice. So
Mm.
let's see if we can do that for you.
Yeah, that sounds great, honestly. That really helps get out of that mindset.
Awesome. Well, very good. Well, thank you, Raphael. I hope this is just something that is helpful for your growth here, and being able to just hear your ideas. So thanks for your
Yeah,
time.
definitely. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thanks, Raphael. All right. Well, let's do the feedback part, and then uh, we'll move on to yours.
Yeah,
All right.
honestly, yeah, that was on like very smooth. I like the transitions into just the start off of like seeing the problem and then having that um like confrontation kind of way. Like, oh, like don't think of it. It's like you can't like it's not possible to speak out and like seeing the whole role of like, oh, starting off as a group and then moving up to one-on-one. I like that more. It helps push me into like, okay, like I can't, it's possible to do that right away once I get comfortable. And the little quote, the no silly ideas, no silly thoughts or and things like that. I like that.
Yeah.
But everything was really nice. Everything was the tone that you had was very calm and comforting. I didn't feel judged at all thinking about what I was like,
Yeah.
what I was like is like, oh, I'm just like these are just stupid feelings that I have about it. Like, no,
Yeah.
I'm like I felt hurt and all those things.
Yeah. There's no sense in raising everyone's blood pressure. Mine's high
Yeah.
enough already. So uh, no. What would you think of what I would need to change or approach differently?
When it comes to approaching differently, I would say, well, not change. I would say maybe add on to setting up um I guess like a schedule, I would say. Like, okay, like when would you want to meet with that one group or as a
Okay.
group to share your ideas? And
Yeah.
so like kind of helps them like, okay, like it's already gonna happen soon. It's not
Gotcha.
like something
So
we
establishing a timeline from here, like
Mm.
um, setting a goal for a time to, otherwise it could drift on. So, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah,
right. Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
it feels more like it helps me feel confident, like, okay, like I am actually being heard and things are changing for the better. And it wasn't just like something to make me feel comfortable again,
Right.
but then not seeing any change that later on.
All right.
But yeah, honestly, everything else was amazing.
All right. Well, very good. Well, thank you. Thanks for your input, the good and the helpful criticism. And I'll give you a timeline. We'll see what happens. Give me an update on Tuesday night's class. So
Oh yeah.
that puts some fire under your feet.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we'll go down a little further. So, all right.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me stop my recording here,
Okay.
and we'll get ready for yours.
Okay.
Okay. Let me quick step here. Let me work up my diversions here.
Mhm.
All right. So I'm going to be one
Oh,
that
did you
is
stop recording? Or do we continue recording on this one?